My name is Michele Tomea. I'm from Thailand Chamber of Commerce, located in Bangkok. Today, it's an honor to start a Thai herbal webinar series together with many partners. The scope of this webinar series is to allow people to know better about Thai herbal medicine, Thai traditional medicine that is implemented and promoted also by Thai government. We aim as the Italian Chamber of Commerce is communicate and educate better the potentiality that can come out from this type of products. In Thailand, many of you know that this is very much spread. People are aware about this type of product. We plan already, we organize 6 webinars until the second half of June with several partners. We will touch academic profile of the Thai herbal research medicine, starting today with Dr. Rawiwan Charoensub from Mae Fah Luang University. We will talk also about Thai herbal product on the side of the industry. It's a huge industry. It's taking place not only in Thailand, that is very important in Italy, and as well as in Europe. Furthermore, we will be talking also to partner of the Italian Chamber of Commerce, Italian companies that are specialized in trading, in international trading, and also company that can support Thai companies and importers to certify the product on a bigger scale. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Rawiwan Charoensub. Just give me few more minutes to introduce her properly. First of all, thank you a lot for your time today. We really appreciate the presentation that you will deliver to us. Dr. Rawiwan Charoensub is currently head of Medicinal Plants Innovation Center at Mae Fah Luang University, and she's been working on several herbal-related projects, such as the pharmaceutical and herbal production industry in a new industry of the country, Thailand, under the Office of National Higher Education, Science Research and Innovation Policy Council. Furthermore, she's dedicated to herbal product development and certification laboratory under strategic integration budget under government, and identity and potential herbal products for herbal-based health tourism developing in Charoen province under the Thailand Science Research and Innovation, TSRI, under the TRF NSF. Furthermore, her research has been published in several international publications, like a Journal of Pharmaceutical, Biological, Chemical Science, and Thai Traditional Medicine related magazine. With no much further ado, now I will leave our virtual stage to Dr. Rawiwan. And thank you a lot, and please, the stage is all yours.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, TICC, for inviting me to meet all of you here. Thank you for introducing me too. I work on the research and development of the medicinal plant innovation of Mae Fah Luang University, which focus on the herbal medicine. So I would like to introduce you to our university.
Mae Fah Luang University is now ready to be a leading university in ASEAN. Mae Fah Luang University is ranked first in Thailand by the Times Higher Education World University Rankings. The university was ranked first in the Research Citations and International Outlook categories. This reflects the university's recognition as one of the leading universities in ASEAN and beyond. This is one of the most significant successes resulting from the broad vision and full support from executives, lecturers, staff, and students. Also, the university has the full intention of responding to Her Royal Highness Princess Sinakarintara's aspirations to restore forests, develop people. Mae Fah Luang University operates under the main missions in cultivating and equipping students with knowledge and skills. This is to fulfill the demands of manpower under the national strategy. At Mae Fah Luang University, there are 15 schools covering 3 main academic fields, which are Science and Technology, Humanities and Social Sciences, and Health Sciences. Despite the use of English as the primary medium of instruction, students are also required to learn Chinese as a compulsory language. In addition, blended learning approaches and technology are integrated to create flexibility, creativity, and modernity in learning. This is to prepare students for this disruptive era. Currently, there is a growing influx of students pursuing bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees from every region of Thailand and from all continents around the world. There are also exchange programs for both students and teachers with leading universities in many countries. This is to promote learning diversity and to create an international atmosphere which will encourage students to have the ability to adapt and work effectively in a multicultural society. The university's researchers and lecturers have been working cooperatively and closely with those from leading universities around the world to contribute a higher quality of research. Mae Fah Luang University is consecutively ranked as a university with world-class research. Regarding a remarkable number of highly cited papers, both nationally and internationally, Mae Fah Luang University's Center of Excellence in Fungal Research has been ranked as the world's best research center in the mycology category. One of the highest prides is that the university is well known for its expertise in the field of herbal innovation. This is with the strong intention to increase the value of Thai herbal products with innovations and expand them to the world market. One of the university's key missions is to support the community and society by engaging students and staff in several knowledge-sharing activities in order to improve the quality of life of people. Due to the awareness on the importance of lifelong learning, curricula and various projects were organized accordingly with government policy and learners' needs. The curricula are available in short courses, workshops, and online courses, which can be accessed from anywhere. The important missions in academic service focus on 4 areas, which are education, environment, career development, and health. To improve the quality of life and health of people of the upper northern provinces and the greater Mekong sub-region, Mae Fah Luang University Medical Center was established as an excellent service health center consisting of Mae Fah Luang University Medical Center Hospital, Mae Fah Luang University Integrative Medicine Hospital, and Mae Fah Luang University Wellness Center. This medical center is aimed to be a research center for medical science and a leading medical school, producing medical professionals expertising in community medicine practice. This is to provide a better quality of life to locals and people from neighboring countries. Since 1998, Mae Fah Luang University has continued its extensive developments with production of fully capable graduates to serve society in every field and expertise across the globe. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single first step. Mae Fah Luang University was established in 1998 and known as the University in the Park for its spectacular 800 hectares wooded hillside campus in the northern district of Chiang Rai. The atmosphere is suitable for both living and learning. It is a warm second home for the students before stepping out as world's quality citizens. Every mission of Mae Fah Luang University has been well achieved with the kind cooperation of executives, staff, students, and our partners from all sectors. They are the wind beneath the university's wings that are moving forward under the operating principle of new, different, better, together. Mae Fah Luang University.
Okay, thank you for watching the video. In this talk, I will show you about the herbal market situation in Thailand, the type of the medicinal plant in Thailand, the research and development of various medicinal plant used in Thailand, the use and the application of herbal medicine, and the standardization of the medicinal plant. That is the important part, and the future of the herbal medicine in Thailand. So as you know, Thailand is well positioned to be the medical hub of Asia with the outstanding medical foundation that include the premium medical services, the qualified healthcare specialists, and various international accredited medical facilities. The Thai medical services are renowned worldwide and resulting in a rapid growth in supporting industries such as pharmaceutical, laboratory tests, and clinical research and development. And now the government has a progressive policy in place to help the country attain the position of Thailand as a hub of the wellness and medical service within a 10 years time frame. And the strategic 10 years plan, which will be executed from 2016 till 2025, proposed to turn Thailand into a medical hub in 4 major areas, such as wellness, medical service, academic, and products. And this is the situation of the value of the herbal product in the world. As you know, the global herbal supplement market size was valued at around 6.3 billion in 2020 and is anticipated to grow at 8.5 billion in 2025. Some of the key factors contributing to the market growth are rising inclination toward various types of the natural products, such as the health supplement, the herbal cosmetics, the massage and bath product, and the healthy drink. And the awareness regarding preventive healthcare and surging spending on health and wellness services. So growing geriatric population coupled with the rising prevalence chronic condition is also fueling to the demand for herbal products across the globe. So as you see from this slide, so the world trend for the consumption of herb and herbal products show gradually increase during the past 2 decades. And herbs are used as a raw material in industrial products such as a cosmetic, food, and health supplement and medicine. And consumers are looking for a product that they can use repeatedly and on a long-term basis and perceive fewer side effects of natural product compared to the conventional medicine. As you can see from this slide, the Department of the International Trade Promotion, the Ministry of Commerce report that the import and export market of Thailand herb and part of plant are Japan, Bahrain, China, South Korea, and Bangladesh. And what about in the world? Germany is probably the largest market for herbal consumption, and global top 3 herbs export market are Germany, France, and Japan. And this is the factor that affecting the development of the herbal product and the factor that how that affect to the consumer. Price is the most factor affecting to the development of herbal products because price of the product is a major factor influencing the selection and buying decision of consumer. But moreover, the factor that influence consumer in their decision are the quality of the product. That is the major challenge in Thailand and in other countries. And packaging, store, and the last one is the story of the products. And this is the government, now the government aims to boost the economy with a 5-year goal to promote a herbal medicine and herbal product marketing business. From 2017 and 2020 master plan for a nation herb development consists of 4 core strategies, namely promoting the development and production of herbal products in high demand domestically and abroad, further developing the quality of herbal industry and marketing to meet the international standards, and promoting the use of herb for medical treatment and health promotion purpose, and strengthening and sustaining the implementation of the government policy to boost the economy with the value chain of the herbal product. So there are 4 ways to upgrade the Thai herbal business. First is to control the quality of the raw material of the herbal product to meet the national and international standard. And the second is to keep up with the marketing trend. Third one is the create a good experience for customer. And the fourth one is to communicate the safety of using herb to customer, actually the efficacy as well. And according to the Thailand First Master Plan on Herbal Development for implementation, expect the value of annual herbal consumption to increase from 180 billion baht to 360 billion baht by 2022, and Thailand to become the biggest exporter of the herbal product in Southeast Asia. The project designed to improve the value chain for 4 key herbal products that we can call the product champion, Thailand product champion. These product champions are turmeric, Kasumuna ginger, or in Thai we call Plai, and Thai black ginger, in Thai we call Krachai Dam, and the last one, I think all of you know about this, the Gotu Kola or Centella asiatica, in Thai we call Bobo. Aside from export, the government continued to integrate Thai traditional medicine and other alternative medicine such as Chinese medicine into a modern medicine, focusing on a holistic approach to healthcare in which the communities are supported to take care of the patient with certain type of the chronic disease. And now, consequently, the global demand for herb is steadily growing, and it is important opportunity to generate a secure income for farmer and the operator. For the first plant that I would like you to know is turmeric. Turmeric is a plant belonging to the ginger family. I think everyone had tried this plant, which is a native to tropical South Asia. As many as actually 133 species of curcuma have been identified worldwide. It's also a plant of a high medical and economic value, including within the EU, where it is mainly used as a spice and food supplement. Turmeric is a plant that has a very long history of medicinal use, dating back nearly 4,000 years. It has a powerful biological activity, including to promote the appetite, anti-flatulence, reduce colic, skin disease, and rash treatment, and also the wound healing, as well as relieve the allergy symptom. In Thailand, the main planting source of turmeric actually is distributed throughout of Thailand, including in the northern part of Thailand, the central part of Thailand, and in the southern part of Thailand, such as Surat Thani. So this chart provides the market and industry of the turmeric extract in 2017. It's revealed that around 1.8 tons of turmeric extract, the extract, are exported. And in turmeric, there are more than 100 components. It means chemical components have been isolated from the turmeric. The major component of the root is a volatile oil that used to treat anti-flatulence. And there are other coloring agents called curcuminoid. However, main bioactive compound is curcuminoid, and the most important of which is the curcumin that used to treat as osteoarthritis. Right? Curcumin is the main active ingredient that has a powerful anti-inflammatory effects and is very strong antioxidant as well. Moreover, curcumin boosts level of the brain hormone, which increase the growth of a neuron and fight various degenerative process in your brain. So this could be used for prevent anti-Alzheimer's disease. So turmeric has been used as a Thai herbal medicine to treat various types of digestive system disease. Moreover, it has been put to use as a foodstuff, cosmetics, and medicine. It is used in the manufactured food products such as a canned beverage, dairy product, a baked products, ice cream, and cereal. And it's also used in a cosmetic industry for like body lotion, soap, shampoos as well. So the next one is the Centella asiatica or Gotu Kola. In Thai we call Bobo. It belongs to the family of Apiaceae. That is very popular for its culinary and medicinal use. It has been used in the folk medicine for hundreds of years ago. They charge worldwide a large number of Centella asiatica extract consumption, both in-house and export. So the main biological active compounds consist of 4 triterpene, namely madecassoside, acetylcholine, this one, and madecasic acid and acetic acid. So it used to improve small wound, burn, and scratch, and is also well known as an anti-inflammatory agent for eczema. So there are many products from this plant, especially the skincare products such as calming gel, cream, a facial serum, as well as the acne products. The next one is the Gachai Dam or Camphoria parviflora, or you can call it black ginger. Is this in the ginger family? Is originally found in the north and northeast of Thailand. The rhizome is also known as a black ginger. It's popular as a health promoting herb and traditionally used as a folk medicine for managing a variety of diseases, including inflammation, ulcer, gout, colic disorder, abscess, allergy, and osteoarthritis. The status of the marketing and industry of Gachai Dam extract in 2017 revealed that the quantity and value of export are quite low. But there are major chemical compounds are shown in this slide. The pharmacological activity of this compound are anti-cancer activity, vascular relaxation, and cardioprotective activity, and including the sexual enhancing activity, the neuroprotective activity, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-microorganism activity. Currently available in the market, but I think in both in Thailand and other countries. For example, the beverage, the health supplement, soap, and medicine. The last plant is the Casamuna ginger, known as locally as a plai. It's a native to Southeast Asia and was introduced to Europe and the Neotropic, where it has naturalized in many places. Moreover, is value for their aroma and taste. This chart provides an overview of the market and industry of Casamuna ginger extract. Almost the extract are used in-house, right? And however, there is no imported extract from other countries. So it has been used for treating bruise, sprain, musculoskeletal pain, it means muscle pain, and several preclinical studies demonstrate the anti-inflammatory effect from this plant. The main chemical components are sabinin, curcumin, casomorine, and it has been used as a cosmetic and medicine, and also in the spa, right, for the massage oil. And you can see many products from this plant in the market. For example, the body scrub, shower gel, the massage oil, and cream. And the next one, I will talk about the type of the medicinal plant in Thailand. Actually, there are a large number of the research publication about the medicinal plant, over 200 species of medicinal plant, and that divide into 3 categories, like including the medicine, cosmetics, and food. As you can see, like more than is more than million research paper that looking for the biological activity. It means safety and efficacy of these 200 species of plant. Most of them interesting in the medicine, to use as a medicine and food. And the most of those research papers are related to the turmeric, neem, and aloe vera. That you can see in this slide, because neem is also used in Ayurvedic India, right? That's why it's very popular. And for turmeric, the cosmetic and food industry and modern medicine have begun to recognize its importance and indicated by the over 1 million publication dealing with the turmeric that came out within the just 25 years. The main critical target of turmeric are the digestive system. And there are several scientific research papers from various sources regarding to the Casumuna ginger or pine. One of those research papers report that the Casumuna ginger rhizome extract has a dozen of a nutritious substance and has a multifunctional activities, and it can be postulated that among the benefits of the rhizome extract is able to prevent and reduce symptoms that occur in the COVID-19. However, the preclinical study and the clinical study are need to prove in the postulate. And a number of pharmacological research publications on chai dum or a black ginger have claimed the valuable benefit for a variety of diseases that are useful for medicines, cosmetic, and food industry. As you can see, more than 30 dam. So, and the several research paper cover the study relevant to the pharmacological activity and chemical compounds of Gotu Kola. And numerous products of this plant in various pharmaceutical form recommend for several indications, including a neurological disorder, are available all over the world. And taking this fact into a consideration, many researchers have focused on neuroprotective effects of this plant in order to confirm its traditionally used on a scientific evidence on evidence base. So research and development is crucial to move the herbal medicine product industry forward and create an innovation products. So as you can see from this slide, if you want to develop one new herbal product, this is the process to do. The developing a new drug from original idea to the launch of a finished product is a complex process which can take 10 to 15 years and cost is excess $1 billion. The idea for a target can come from a variety of sources, including the academic and the clinical research and from the commercial sector. It may take many years to build up a body of supporting evidence before selecting a target for a costly drug discovery program. And once a target has been chosen, the pharmaceutical industry and more recently some academic centers have streamlined a number of early processes to identify molecules which possess suitable characteristics to make acceptable drug. So the initial step in herbal drug discovery involve in the identification of the active compound, which can be either sourced through chemical synthesis or can be isolated from the natural product through the biological activity guided fractionation to investigate their safety and efficacy of the herbal medicine in vitro. In vitro is mean in the laboratory, and then you investigate in the in vivo, that means in the animal model, and finally all of drugs have been investigated in the clinical trial. That means in the we have to assign the intervention to the human or patient. So there are various examples of development of a new drug from the medicinal plant, such as morphine. I think everyone know about morphine, that morphine has isolated from the opium, Papaver somniferum, and artemisinin that used to treat the malaria, right, has also isolated from the artemisia, and aspirin that we have been used, right, also synthesis from the salicin from the willow barks. And this is the this slide shows the drug discovery of the turmeric. There are so many research around, right, almost 100,000 results on Google Scholar, and there are so many research on the in vitro that prove this turmeric has antifungal, antibacterial, right, anti-inflammatory, and also anti-cancer as well. But only the in vitro result, right? We could not do the business, do the in the industry, but we have to do until it's proved by the clinical study, right? After we have the safety and efficacy by in vitro results, we have to move to the preclinical research in the animal model to prove that the result from the in vitro is true. And then we have to use the safety and efficacy to move to the clinical trial, right? For the turmeric, there are clinical trials on the healing of a peptic ulcer and healing of a colic in more than 116 participants in the clinical trial, and they already proved that the turmeric has treated the osteoarthritis in 44 patients and other symptoms that affect to the inflammatory. So that's why everyone, why in the world, I think, believe that turmeric is an anti-inflammatory drug. So this is the same, right? As you can see, like before we get only one new drug, we have to test since in vitro, in vivo, and in clinical trial. And PLI is also have the clinical study to prove that it's used as an antihistamine and to treatment of the ankle sprain. And Kachai Dam, they also have the clinical study that it could enhance physical fitness, the pain reduction of knee joint in osteoarthritis patient, and enhance erectile response in 45 healthy elder, and reduce state and anxiety in 80 adult volunteers. So it means it's already proved that it have efficacy and have a safety. For the Centrala asiatica as well, is in the clinical trial, the decline in a cognitive function and mood disorder in the healthy elderly, and promote the wound healing and suppress the scar in 200 diabetic patients, and improve the skin erythema in 30 adult volunteers. And all of this already published in the international journals. So in Thailand, the use of medicinal plant in Thailand, the herbal medicine products are available in both public and private health facilities. Only over-the-counter is OTC remedy are non-prescription medicine, which are considered safe and effective enough for commonly found a minor condition, also without a prescription. But this is most of the herbal medicine used in the hospital and clinic. This is just for example, right? It's used as a herbal product and used by a healthcare professional. Right? And only the OTC product that can sell. And this is in our university, we also have a herbal medicine laboratory. It's a pilot plant to produce the herbal medicine. And this is the herbal medicine factory in Thailand, the government pharmaceutical organization, or we call GPO. This is just. So even we have like so much herbal products, so much biodiversity, so much various type of the medicinal plant, but the main challenge facing the herbal medicine product system, which urgently need to be concerned, are the quality of the raw material and the manufacturing standard and the quality of the finished products. So this is the parameters that we have to control for the raw material and the finished product, including the identification, the physical, chemical, the microbiological test, and the metal test. It means we have to test and we have to control both the raw material before we put in the production line, and after the finished product, we also have to test this again. And for many decades, the department of the Thai traditional and alternative medicine and the department of medical science and the Thai FDA have continuously put effort into establishing the suitable standard to support the herbal medicine industry, such as a production standard for different level of a manufacturer, such as the ASEAN GMP, GMP PICS, and the Thai Herbal Pharmacopeia and the selected monograph. So this is as you can see, the problem of the quality of the medicinal plant in Thailand. So what about the future of the medicinal plant in Thailand? In terms of research that start from the finding of high quality of the medicinal plant varieties. For example, in Thailand have a lot of turmeric varieties which contain low to high curcuminoid content. Curcuminoid is a main active compound that I told you in the slide. As you know, if we want to produce a medicine, we need the high raw material quality. Therefore, we select the, this is our research. I just want to share you about our research. We select the species, the trunk species, which has a curcuminoid content that have a very high curcuminoid content up to 12% for our turmeric products. Next step, we do the tissue culture techniques to layer that necessary for plant propagation, which give the same plant quality and can produce a lot of plant seeding. Moreover, the cultivation technology will give the standard raw material. Normally, the farmer will cultivate the plant in the soil. And if we cultivate different landscape, different geographic, the active ingredient or curcuminoid content and the material contamination will never be controlled. Therefore, the substrate culture, hydroponic or aeroponic will be a good way for material quality control. So, however, the research and technology will be not effective if farmers don't know the good post-harvest process for produce the good raw material. In this state, raw material processing will be transferred before they send a product to the factory. Moreover, the promotion of the smart farmer will be a good way for herbal cultivation quality control, especially using the AI platform. And finally, the development of a various product is the step to give a high value in the market. So in our center, we have the project to promote and develop the grower to produce high medicinal plant quality by using the AI platform. The project was start from the propagation of a high quality turmeric as plant species with a tissue culture technique. After that, the seeding will be nursery and planting with a substrate cultivation. Substrate cultivation, this means we don't use a soil, we use other things substitute the soil. Under the temperature control, light and moisture control in the greenhouse. In addition, some farmer can be planted in soils, but we have to check the soil, we have to analyze the quality of the soil, we have to check the metal and the pesticide contamination before cultivation season. So during the plant cultivation, we also make the workshop for how to grow the high quality of the medicinal plant and how to control the pesticide, how to take care of the plant disease, and how to do the good agricultural practice that will be sustainable for our herb grower team. So the last our material will be developed to like many products to the market. So this is our greenhouse for herbal cultivation. In this system, we can control by smart sensors. We can do from anywhere using the smartphone. The temperature was controlled with evaporative cooling system, the humidity with an air flock. In addition, the water and fertilizer can be set to provide a herb during the cultivation times. So this is a data monitoring system for the greenhouse. As we can see, the real temperature, right? A real-time temperature, real-time humidity and light. We can set the automatic cultivation program with temperature, humidity, light, fertilizer, and also the water. The system also record the greenhouse condition data automatically and record a plant goal to improve our future cultivation season. So this one that I call substrate culture that we use instead of the soil, we can use other substance instead of using a soil. This substrate cultivation, we use a coconut shells for a substrate material. The advantage of this system is we can control the fertilizer and water, which necessary for plant growth and herbal quality. In addition, this system can control plant disease and less weed than the soil, and no pesticide and no heavy metals. So this, as you can see, this is our product. This is our high quality of the raw materials. And this is our workshop that we do for the farmer. We call it smart farmer incubator. Like we want the farmer to understand why we need to do the high quality of the raw material and how to do a good agricultural practice, right? And how to get the high quality of the raw materials before going to the industry. So, okay, so thank you for your very kind attentions.
Thank you a lot, Dr. Rawiwan. It was a very, very interesting picture of the research and also the richness of Thailand in this field. And we have a couple of questions from our audience at the moment. Miss Rosalind asking, you mentioned that there is a use of fertilizer in MFU smart farming. Will there be any development on fully organic turmeric or other herb sources?
What does, let me see, you mentioned as the issues. Will there be any development? Yeah. We can do the organic by using the organic fertilizer.
But may I ask you, something that you mentioned before is that it's very important to standardize the cultivation.
Yeah.
Because you need to have the same standard of raw material. I don't work in this field, but I'm wondering, let's say if you have a benefit from a type of plant, and this type of benefit, I would say this might come from the soil. If I move the plant in a hydroponic cultivation, I need to add something chemical to it. Is it the same? Is it better? Is some chemical that actually can affect badly or better the outcome? Because this is what I wonder. More efficiently, industrially talking, but from what I understand is like the soil must be very important to the plant or not.
Right. Actually, for our substrate culture, we don't use the chemical. We use the organic fertilizer that made from some various plant and like maybe some microorganism. But for the aeroponic, maybe other techniques, I think it depends on the herb, right? It depends on the herb. But for the substrate culture, we don't use the chemical.
Okay, and may I ask? I saw, for example, about the centella plant. I saw very often it's sold like a juice. For the one of the plants that you were showing is I think it's called the centella buabok. And I saw that is often sold as a juice.
By Bobok ค่ะ
นะคะขอใส่หูฟัง
Maybe there is some problem with the audio. Can you hear us?
Okay.
And yes, I was wondering, I saw many, I think a centella is sold as a juice in many, but I see that from your presentation, actually centella is used as another compound for other treatment. Does it have any benefit by drinking centella, or is better use it as a medicine?
Yeah, it's have a benefit because centella also have the anti-inflammatory effect. So we can drink, and for the anti-inflammatory effect, we can drink and we can use like topical. Right?
Okay, I see.
So there are so many research that already prove that it can have an anti-inflammatory effect in the body and also in the topical.
Okay, thank you. Also, another question is about ganja cultivation. They are asking, is it legal in Thailand? Will big government buy the leaves, flowers at the present price? But also we saw many news about it, and I understand that also this type of plant can be actually sold and cultivated in a small amount by Thai citizens.
Yeah, now is, how to say, it's legal if we have the license. We have to do we have to collaborate with the university, with the government, like a hospital. If we want to cultivate the cannabis, right? We have to collaborate with the hospital, university. That we cannot cultivate and then we sell privately, public. We have to cultivate and then we have to send to the university for use as a research, and we have to send to the hospital to use as a medicine, right? We cannot
Okay. And also another question is from Miss Rosalind about smart farmer. What is the process for a farmer to become a smart farmer? Are there any additional costs involved, or it is a government supported project?
Yeah, for our project, we support the government support.
And about the publication also that you just show us, I want to show that actually the Ministry of Public Health actually donate to the chamber this publication that you are showing in 2 volumes. Probably is like one of the update, and we understand that is available on just requiring to ministry, which is actually very interesting publication. Is a scientific publication, but gives an interesting overview about all the plants that you can find in Thailand or maybe Southeast Asia for pharmaceutical purpose. And I believe like many universities contribute to create the publication.
Right. Not only our university. I searching from the various from many university, and I think I searched internationally, right? The publication throughout the world.
It's very interesting. One thing that I can share at the moment also, because the Italian Chamber of Commerce is involved, is because in the recent years in Italy you can find several herbal products, and they are taking a big part of the market, especially because Italy has a fast-aging society. Italy has, let's say, a medium age of almost 47 years old, compared to Thailand, which is much younger. Like Thailand has a median age of 37 now. And so we have, let's say, people that are growing old, that are more careful about their health, and they try to switch from, let's say, what we call like normal medicine, but looking for alternative in herbal products. And also, let's say, in order to sell botanical herbal supplement in Italy, or we can call them medicine, but coming from herbs. In Italy, you can study and have a license, exactly like in Thailand, in order to do this. But it's a part of the market that is taking place over and over, and is becoming an interesting industry also in Italy. Another research that we recently have been delivered about this industry is that Italy imports almost 70% of raw material to be used in cosmetics, botanical herbal supplements, and of course could be ingredients also for food. So this one give an interesting space also for Thailand to become a supplier for Italian industry. And we have a couple of questions also coming. I read home herbs like basil, mint, coriander, lemongrass, chilies can be grown hydroponically.
It depends on the objective of the cultivation. If you want just cultivate to use in-house, maybe no need, right? Because you cultivate and then you use by yourself. You don't use the chemical, but you don't need to use the hydroponic or other right techniques that I have to invest. Right? If you use just home, use as a spice, right? And in the culinary. But if you want to cultivate for, right, to do the business, maybe you can find some techniques that you can control chemical constant, right? Or the, right, how to say, the quality, that you can control the quality.
Okay, also another comment, maybe is more than a question, is RMUTP Bangkok. Sorry, I don't know the acronym con Lavanchawi. But anyhow, RMUTP Bangkok says just started cultivate cannabis on rooftop of their Faculty of Science and Technology for medicinal purpose, and is looking for collaboration too.
Thank you. Looking forward to collaborate with you.
And okay, after the webinar, of course, we can share the contact of Kun Rawiwan or the faculty. Yeah. And of course, if you are interested to exchange email and information, please do so. The Chamber of Commerce, the Italian Chamber of Commerce, will be available also to support any communication. And also another question is still very technical. Is there any plan in Thailand to be center of Ayurvedic training and accreditation? I am an advanced Ayurvedic practitioner. Principles are the same as a TTM. I conduct workshops and courses, a big demand overseas. People want to come here to study due to a better infrastructure than India.
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware about Ayurvedic development, Dr. Rawiwan?
Ayurvedic is the root of the Thai traditional medicine, and I think so various alternative medicine, right? But I also have a Thai traditional medicine license. Right? Nice to meet you, right? And right, we have the in our university we also have the Thai traditional medicine program and traditional Chinese medicine program. That some we also have the.
Do you plan to introduce Ayurveda at Mae Fah Luang? Do you plan to introduce Ayurveda?
Yeah, we have been years. Actually, we have a Ayurvedic doctor in our hospital.
I see.
Right, and some of our lecturers have a Ayurvedic medicine license. They graduate from Gujarat, India.
There's a very big demand for a licensed Ayurvedic practitioner in Thailand, and people come to me because I have a center which I'm planning to make into an academy for Ayurvedic studies, because a lot of people don't want to go to India to study. They want to be here. I mean, I went to Pune, I had to, go there and study, and I'm telling you, I'm not happy with their facilities, and it was not a very comfortable experience. And I see a very big demand here for the knowledge and for the accreditation, just like the yoga, alliance. We need an Ayurvedic alliance as well. I mean,
I know. Right? I think we could this is the productive project to be a center of the Ayurvedic license. Right, we can collaborate. I think we can talk later.
Thank you. I would be happy to collaborate if ever.
Yeah, I'm very interested in this one. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ha. Thank you, Ha.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you a lot. Dr. Rawiwan, would you like to add some more information also from your side? You mentioned during this presentation, for example, that another type of plant, similar, is not similar, but talking about antiviral, let's say, qualities, let's say antiviral qualities, is a fatalajon, which is it's very much on the mouth of everyone since the expansion of coronavirus last year. And is it something that you believe could be actually a tool against coronavirus or any antiviral in the near future?
Right. Actually, for the fatalajon, there are so various research publication, both in vitro and in clinical trial. There are published internationally for the in vitro activity that fatalajon extract, the endocapsulized compound from fatalajon extract could inhibit the SARS-CoV-2 virus in the laboratory. And also they have assigned this fatalajon capsule extract to the patient with COVID-19, but just for the moderate severe case, right? And around 300 patients, and it could reduce reduce the how to say, the inflammatory at the lungs. It could reduce the symptom and for the inflammatory at the lungs.
But at the same time, I heard that also can be a bit hefty on the liver. So we heard also from some medicine that, let's say, if please don't start taking Fatalajon a long time because
right.
Everyone is interested.
Right, for Fatalajon, the Thai traditional doctor, they also recommend that you should not take more than 7 days. And it could not affect to prevent the COVID-19. But if you have the COVID, if you have infected COVID-19, right, it could be reduced the amount of the virus, right, and could be reduce the inflammation, right, and you could not take like more than 7 days, right, and every drug and every herb could affect to the liver, right, and kidney, even the paracetamol, right.
Now, of course, let's say our webinar is more on informative, but of course, we suggest check with your doctor and an hospital. Don't cure yourself just because of word of mouth, because it's not the purpose of a webinar.
Right. Don't cure yourself. You know, right. After the word of mouth, everyone call me and then they want a fertilizer, right, to like use as a to prevent the infection of the COVID-19. And I have to say more than 100 times that it could not affect to prevent, right, but it could reduce some symptoms, right, right.
Okay, and Rawiwan, can I ask you about Mae Fah Luang classes and courses? Let's say your specialty is about Thai herbal medicine and with some specification. Do you have a lot of students in Thailand that are interested in studying Thai herbs, pharmaceutical? Is it something that is growing in the latest few years in Thailand?
Yeah, there are like actually there are so many students that interesting to like to study about the Thai traditional medicine. We have students around 50 students per year. That is maximum that we have a limit, right? We have 50 students per year, and for the bachelor degree and for the master and doctorate, we have like many students from many countries and many universities. Right, it's me. And now, like how to say, the business sector, right? They also interested to study, to learn about the medicinal plant as well.
Yes, it's very interesting. Okay, at the moment I don't see any other question in the chat, but if anyone would like to drop a message just in case. In the meantime, while our audience is thinking if they would like to ask some more thing, I would like to mention that this is the first webinar about Thai herbal medicine. The next appointment will be on May 19 with an Italian company. We will be talking about certification. So competing in Italy with ethical claims and labels to meet the emerging European rules and customer needs. In Thailand, we can find amazing products as much as in Italy. We need to face the problem about the labeling that must be done correctly in order to basically be admitted at the Food and Drug Administration for both areas and market. And we will talk about it on May 19. Then on May 27, we will talk about leverage the quality of herbal products to pharmaceutical standard. Talking in partnership with Team and Pharma, Thai companies. And June 4, new normal. There is no new normal. Integrating herbal remedies into your everyday life with Ouay Un Dispensary company. And the last two webinars on June 10, there will be one about what are the possibilities and competing of the Italian market with TICC Infinity, with Mr. Alberto Del Rio, which is with us today. Alberto, and thank you for the contribution. And still on June 17, episode 6 will be about the standard requirements and how to organize the export from Thailand. Still from TICC Infinities and Mr. Alberto that will be connected to us. And I believe that there are no other questions. And Dr. Rawiwan, thank you very much for your time. And please be free to share your presentation if you want. And we're available for everyone in this webinar to share the contact of Dr. Rawiwan and Mae Fah Luang University. And as I said before, within a few days, we will upload the contacts, the registration of this webinar on our TICC YouTube channel. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. If you have any question, you can contact me directly by email. Right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.